Number 10. Ditch the ice, double the drink. Has it ever occurred to you that the ice in your cup takes up way more space than necessary? Space that your drink could be occupying? Do you always ditch your beverage when it gets too watery and starts to taste bland with melted ice? I think we all know how it feels when your iced coffee turns to watery coffee, and it isn't a great morning pick-me-up anymore. Well, not to worry. You can now get more out of your beverages by simply asking for less ice. It is that simple. Your cup will be much fuller, and you'll get to enjoy more of your drink for much longer because there's less ice taking up space and pushing up your drink to give it the full cup illusion. This is a trick that most restaurants use to make more money. We see you, Starbucks. You might not have heard, but a while ago, a woman in Chicago filed a lawsuit against Starbucks, claiming that the amount of iced coffee you pay for is not what actually ends up in your cup. We're being deceived, friends. Now is the time to take charge of that chilly beverage that gets you up and running in the morning. Or at night. We won't judge. I do both. Number 9. Customize your burger, get a fresh patty. Fast food is not prepared by a magician with 12 arms in the back, although that would be pretty cool. It's fast because it's been pre-prepared, packaged, and kept warm on a heated grill for some time. Fast, you see? That's it, in case you didn't know before. They don't go into a frenzy and rush to bake the buns, slice potatoes, and make whatever else it is once you make your order. If that were the case, I'm sure it would not be called fast food. Despite how great it is to have your food on the go, it's nothing like fresh food. To make your fast food experience much better, we've got you covered. If you're trying to buy a burger at a fast food outlet and you want it fresh, simply ask for a customized sandwich. I mean, you don't have to go crazy. Something like extra cheese or no ketchup gets them in the kitchen whipping up a new meal. This way, you'll get a freshly made sandwich with fresh buns rather than stale ones that have been laying around for hours, gathering germs and whatnot. Yuck. Also, you can do this with fries. Simply ask for yours without salt, and they have to get their hands a whipping. You're welcome. Number 8. Get the excellent round eggs in your McDonald's breakfast. If you're not a fan of those little pre-scrambled sheet-like eggs that come in breakfast packs and bagels, you can ask for yours to get the very appealing round egg. This is a circular-shaped egg patty typically used for English muffins. These slightly odd-folded omelet-like McDonald's eggs are fast becoming the standard for breakfast, but somehow they just won't dish them out without a little prodding. If you happen to order in one of these types of outlets, simply ask them to give you round eggs. And we know not everyone can bear having weirdly shaped eggs for breakfast every day. Go get that excellent meal, you. Number 7. Too tired to drive? Ride with your pizza. Yes, you heard that right. At the end of your night out, go to a pizza place, Domino's, Pizza Hut, wherever, and order a delivery, then jump into the car with the driver and your pizza. That's dinner plus a ride home. Talk about getting your money's worth. It sounds too good to be true, but according to a lot of research, which is actually just talking to a lot of drunk partygoers, you can actually combine the end of a stressful night's pizza with a free ride home. Just get your pizza, order it to your address, and offer to show the driver the way for free. Then get cozy in the back seat and enjoy your pizza while it's still hot and fresh. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone has never sounded more appealing. Number 6. Rush hour is the freshest hour. The time to get the freshest, most delicious fast food is during the busiest hours. This is when food is moving around the fastest. Getting stale burgers at 9 p.m. is really a loss when you can get the best stuff at rush hour times, typically around 12 and 6 p.m. If you can spare the time, of course. It's logical, the busier the restaurant, the more orders are going around, which means your fries will spend less time sitting under the heat lamp before they find their way to your tray and your rumbling stomach. Also, most restaurants are subject to reviews by secret shoppers. They usually go between 12 and 2 and 5 and 7, which is known as the gap buster time. You can visit during these hours. Make sure you get a receipt with your order, and it's possible that your server will think you're an authentic gap buster. But we all know you're just a hungry mouth looking for some fresh food. It's alright, we've all been there. Number 5. Buns 101. Most times, buns are too beef jerky-like for your little ones, or your delicate palate. The solution is to ask for a steamed bun instead. We know those ones normally used for the fillet of fish. These buns are hand down the best. Don't say we didn't tell you. If you've ever ventured into McDonald's for a fillet of fish, you'll notice the alarming contrast to the rest of the other sandwiches. It's light and fluffy, in contrast to the tough and leathery buns that are used in the other sandwiches. While McDonald's burgers offer a normal toasted sesame bun, the steamed variant goes perfectly well with the fish and tartar sauce. Time to upgrade your burger experience. Number 4. Flurry dessert. Life is too short for boring desserts. We bring you to the Apple Pie McFlurry. While a warm apple pie might be precisely what you want on a cold morning after forcing yourself out of bed, it really doesn't get better than pie and ice cream. This dessert is one of McDonald's most popular secret menu items. And for a good reason, too. Although it isn't a standard item on the menu, they contain all the same ingredients. Simply order a McDonald's pie and a McFlurry, then ask them if they could blend it in with your favorite McFlurry. And voila! You have a delicious pie McFlurry. 2 great tastes combined. So if you don't like fancy plain McFlurry, dive into the McDonald's secret menu we just handed to you. Don't say we never gave you anything. Number 3. Order a venti water for free. You might not know what we're talking about, but it might very well change your life, forever. All corporate stores are required to give water for free. That's right, it's free real estate. In Starbucks, you can ask for a venti ice water, and get this, you don't have to pay. Right there and then, they will hand you a cup of filtered water for free. It is free, it's a large quantity, and this saves you about $2 or more on overpriced bottled water. Why are those so pricey anyway? It's literally just fancy water. Starbucks uses filtered water to prepare its coffee, so if you get a free cup of ice water, it's probably cleaner and healthier consumed than the bottled water. You get a lot of water for free, and it gets healthier? Score! Now it's time for today's best pick. The hacks at number 2 and number 1 were requested by a viewer who got lucky enough to be featured. Make sure to send in any other hacks that you would like to have us clarify and feature. Who knows? It might be you at our next top 2. Number 2. Ketchup with convenience. The next hack is going to save you a lot of stress and a healthy chunk of your dignity. Your dignity because after seeing this, you'll never be caught anywhere shuffling between fries and ketchup like a Neanderthal. Not like we're complaining, but that's just a side note. To avoid the whole ketchup-licking, fry-shoving dance that we do when we have to eat on the run, you need to unlock the fries flap's secret purpose. The perforated edges can be folded down to make a little plate for your ketchup. Simply flip aside one side of your fries carton and get the ketchup right in place. I know you may be thinking of all the times you soiled yourself with ketchup while trying to eat in the car, or the awkward bouncing you had to do on your lap. We've snatched you away from a world of ignorance and obscurity into a new enlightened world, and we're not even done yet. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. Number 1. Say goodbye to soggy Subway sandwiches. It's really frustrating when you order a Subway sandwich to go, and you get home or go to school or whatever, and find out that your yummy masterpiece has become soggy and utterly disgusting. Instead of dropping to your knees and shaking your fists at the sky, here's the ultimate hack to ever fresh and crispy sandwiches. When your server hands you your sandwich in the bag, it's usually placed horizontally in the bag. By the time you settle down to eat, everything's become a soggy mess, and the sauces have migrated to one part of the sandwich, leaving the other dry and leaving you annoyed. You can avoid that ugly scenario by simply closing up the one end of your plastic bag by tying it up, then making makeshift handles at the side of the bag. That way, you get to carry your sandwich horizontally, keeping all parts of it equally spaced and ready to bite into. That's the end of the soggy Subway sandwiches for life. We've come to the end of the video, and it was fun all the way. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.